You know, one of the big controversies of the last few years, not nearly as big as Batgirl, but was the one surrounding Coyote versus Acme. Of course, it was a movie, got made, and the powers that be said, we can't release this. Then something interesting happened. They said, but we're willing to let this thing have a life, Warner Brothers said. Anybody want to come pick it up? All we want you to pay for it is what we paid to make it. That's it. I think, what was the price tag they asked for? 70 million?
Yeah, 70,
something like that. Something around there. No studio in Hollywood wanted to touch it. Nobody wanted it. Fast forward about a year or so, and ketchup and mayonnaise jizz. Is that what it's called?
I think so. That's the official.
Ketchup and mayonnaise jizz?
It's like the Fox Force 5 joke.
No, what is that? Is ketchup something?
No, I think it's just ketchup.
Is it ketchup media or something like that? Well, anyway, ketchup came along. The
Fox
same
Force
company
5, nice.
that ended up releasing The Day the Earth Blew Up. Remember that the Looney Tunes movie that was in theaters? By the way, The Day the Earth Blew Up, wide release film, 2,800 screens it played on in America. Anybody want to take a guess how much money that movie made?
Yeah.
Grand total worldwide? Anybody guess?
50 million.
It rhymes.
Oh.
15 million.
Oh, okay.
Worldwide, grand total, $15 million.
It's a shame, though, because it got good.
That's the thing. And that movie got good reviews.
Yeah.
People seemed to like it, and nobody wanted to go see it. So Warner Brothers was like, and you wanted us to release Coyote versus Acme? Well, we found out then Ketchup Mayonnaise Jizz was going to release the film. And we've been hearing a trailer is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, the trailer, as you can see here in Deadline, Coyote versus Acme trailer. Attorney Will Forte defends Wile E. Coyote against Acme in the first look at the long-anticipated live-action animation hybrid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they got that headline wrong. Is Coyote not the plaintiff in this? Is that Acme defending itself against? Yeah. So anyway,
He's not defending him.
That's right.
Yeah.
So at any rate,
they don't know law.
So we've been waiting a long time because don't forget, Lord and Miller saw this film. Remember they saw a screening of it like 2.5 years ago, whatever?
Yeah.
And they said they really liked it.
And I trust them.
So the trailer arrives today, and it's a big meh burger. Did nothing for me.
What?
The only time I grinned was the part they did at the end, which I thought was really funny, was the whole Foghorn Leghorn thing. It would be a shame if this situation turned out to be more than it is, or you know what happens, because I've always loved Foghorn Leghorn. Nothing else in it was funny. Here's the thing. The premise is great. I've always loved the premise of the idea, is that my whole childhood I watched as Wile E. Coyote use one device after another that failed to live up to its marketing and help him catch that damn Roadrunner. And the whole idea of him now taking them to court for libel, I thought was a really good idea. And the movie might end up being really charming and delightful. But name one joke in the trailer that was funny. There was not one thing.
I think it's not like it's not. I think it's more of a situational experience.
I like the situation.
I thought it was. I did. I thought it was funny.
And here's the other thing: after watching the trailer, nobody's going to go see this. Now, this will make more than The Day the Earth Blew Up because there's some controversy surrounding it. But it isn't going to be much more. I'll tell you right now, this movie will not make back what Warner Brothers was initially asking for. It will not make $70 million. Won't make 70. No one's going to go see this. And this trailer, if there are people out there, and I'm sure there are, who are already looking forward to seeing it, they're going to go see this and they were delighted to see this. But for anybody else who was just completely in the middle, like hadn't heard about this, I don't think this trailer is going to motivate anybody else to go see it. I'm just calling it like I see it. I mean, I'm going to go see it opening day because I love the premise. And if Lord Miller says it's good, that's good enough for me. So I'll go see it and I hope I like it. But again, I remember people telling me that, like, the day the Earth blew up, I remember having a debate with somebody on the show swearing that the day the Earth blew up was at least going to make 200 million.
Yeah.
At least, you don't understand, John. You don't understand how beloved Looney Tune is, they would say to me. Like, I don't care. I'm looking at what the viewing habits are of the audience. And again, the day the Earth blew up made 15 million, 15, not 50. And I don't see Coyote versus Acme making much more than 50, maybe at most. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. I know a lot of us have weight loss goals, but actually hitting them, that's the hard part. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen. And when combined with diet and exercise, Wegovy can help you lose up to 20% or more of your body weight by helping regulate your appetite so you eat less. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered straight to your door, no insurance needed. Plus, you get 24/7 access to your care team and in-app support like meal plans, recipes, fitness videos, and more. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for a 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information and restrictions, visit hims.com. I don't know, Rob, you saw the trailer. What did you think about the trailer, and do you think it's going to do well?
I really liked the trailer. And I really liked the trailer because it was, I wanted to see how they presented it. I wanted to see what the tone of the movie was. And I've liked this premise ever since I read that essay, 1990. And I thought the trailer really played up the premise. Now, to me, though, it's hard to explain. Like, it works more like the way Roger Rabbit worked for me. Like, I like to see these two worlds colliding.
By the way, how did Jonathan describe?
Yeah, he was right.
Oh,
Jonathan
yeah.
described it as...
I said it was a mix of Better Call Saul and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That is actually the perfect way to put it. Yeah.
I think it's more like there's something inherently surreal and interesting about this whole notion. And so to me, I thought it leaned into the premise and it was funny. I mean, to me, it didn't have like snarky one-liners, but it was more of a... It was to me, they were exploring the overall premise in an interesting way. And I guess I've never seen this movie as necessarily a comedy, as much as more I'm seeing it as a fantasy film. The same way that Who Framed Roger Rabbit was really funny, but it was also a noir thriller.
Right.
And I see this as this, to me, I was looking at this more as a surreal existential film as opposed to an outright comedy. And for me, it kind of worked in that way. And I'm really curious. I agree with you. Are people going to flock to this? Probably not. However, I do think, however they position this, I mean, this is funny. John Cena with Tweety Bird, I thought that was funny.
I don't know, man. I was just waiting for like moments in the trailer. Now, again, we are just talking about the trailer. We have, and I try to remind people of this all the time. We have all seen tons of bad-looking trailers to things that turned out to be great.
Sure.
And great-looking trailers to things that have turned out to be bad, right? Remember, the directors of the films do not make the trailers unless your name is Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Like 99.99 have nothing to do with making the trailers. It's usually a marketing department. But I was waiting for it. I was waiting every moment in this trailer, like, okay, it's cutting to something else now. Maybe that'll make me laugh or smile. And it didn't. Now it's cutting to something else. And really, then it was all just nostalgia porn. It's like, ooh, that's Bugs Bunny. Ooh, that's Tweety Bird. Ooh, we know that guy. And, and here's the problem with going to nostalgia is a lot of the current movie-going audience never watched Looney Tunes. They're not as old as us, Rob. And even too old for the Pinky and the Brain generation. God, I loved Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. But I think the Foghorn Leghorn moments are really great. I love that moment.
I did.
But
I love that
I
moment.
think that's also the crux of the movie right there. Is you have a collision between the real world and the Looney Tunes world, and that to me, I want to see how they're going to play that out.
I hope it's good.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
again, I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go because, like I said, Lord Miller said they enjoyed it. That's good enough for me. So I'm gonna check it out.
And I think Will Forte is a great bit of casting.
You are so right.
He's
I
like
think
the
he's
perfect-
the perfect guy for it.
Yeah.
You know who? Okay, him. You know who else would have been pretty good in that role? I could see in that role, Jason Segel.
Oh yeah.
A Will Forte or a Jason Segel.
And I think also why did I not know John Cena was in this movie?
Yeah,
But
I didn't realize it
But
either.
he's like the or not fulcrum. What is it called? He's like the center point.
Fulcrum?
He's the intersection
Oh,
between the Looney Tunes, because he can be Looney Tunes and the
Yeah.
real world. So I'm like, well, what a great. That's why I thought him grabbing Tweety Bird was funny, because he to me is the character in the movie that can traverse. It would not surprise me to see a cartoon version of John Cena in this movie, that somehow he can go between the animated Looney Tunes world and our world. That wouldn't surprise me if he's like a fixer that can go into the cartoon world for whatever reason, like Ray Donovan or something. I'm the Ray Donovan of the animation
I miss
world.
Ray Donovan, by the way.
That was a great
I used to
show.
love that show. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think? The Looney Tunes trailer of Coyote versus Acme. Great premise for a movie, by the way. The trailer is finally here. Did you enjoy the trailer? Are you looking forward to the movie? How well do you think it'll do? Do you think a lot of people are going to round up to go see it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.